Alright, so TLC is done. Opening contest of the official event. Emma and Asuka. I like the reception Asuka got. My only issue with this match is it was a nice showcase of Asuka's skill, but they did nothing to build up Emma to be the person who could really hang this long with Asuka. It's the same issue when it's like, Nakamura is this amazing, amazing fighter. Okay, who's he going to take on? Dolph Ziggler, who we've kind of run to the ground, but entertaining match. It's going to go oddly long for someone who gets obliterated by most other opponents. Maybe if Emma would have had a decent rivalry with, let's say, Sasha, and she would have pinned Sasha convincingly, not, got some squeaker wins on her way to facing Asuka. But, nice match. It was a good display of what Asuka can do. I will say the commentary hurt this match. Okay, Booker T's commentary hurt the majority of matches, but hearing Cole talk about how this is a deadly striker, great submissions. It's all about everything. She just wants to go out and have fun. So I think Corey Graves did to kind of balance things out and actually have things make sense. The Cruiserweight tag match. Solid. Gallagher and Kendrick worked well against Alexander and Swan. Match was fine. I mean, it did a good job, kept the crowd entertained, hit the right spots. It's a match that would have felt fine on 205 Live. Keep up the Cruiserweight stuff. I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit. The Enzo Kalisto match. It was okay. I do like. It's like Enzo the top rope. Doing a top rope move. I was like, I liked it when Owens would do it too. I was going to the top rope. Nope. The only problem is though is we just had a champion who did that who was a heel. Neville. Neville go to the top rope. I'm like, no. I don't need to hit a red arrow to win this match. And Rings of Saturn. Of course, he does a thumb to the eye to Kalisto, gets the victory. New champion again. Okay. Keeps his narrative going as he's the loudmouth champion. Okay. It's a nice keep the ball moving. The other women's match, James and Bliss, was really good. There are some spots you can tell they just miscommunicated a little bit, but when the two of them just started trading slabs back and were just shots in the center of the ring, it's like that felt more like a blood feud. And then they're both trying to get up and they're on their knees and they're just slugging it out. And I was like, this is what you need. This is when they talk about, oh, these two really don't like each other. They need that just two violent forces slamming each other repeatedly. Like, you're going down, you're going down. When they did this spot where it was, I kick you in the head, you punch me in the face, and they both fell down, you watch the crowd go, yeah! I was like, the crowd's invested in this. Likes to work the arm the whole time. Kind of feigned an injury, which was enough to get Mickey to take her eyes off her for a little bit. Drove her injured shoulder into the turnbuckle, hit her DDT, got the victory. Mickey did a nice little promo after the match. Solid match. Very solid match. Throughout the night, Elias Sampson was trying to do performances while being pelted by vegetables. Jason Jordan. Which led him in a match in the cooldown spot. Which may or may not have had a botched ending. Hard to tell. Jordan won by a roll-up, but they think Elias had his arm where he just forgot to kick out. It was odd. Got 2 more matches? Yeah. This is a chaotic night. You can tell that the viral infection kind of threw them for us what to do. AJ Styles took on Demon Balor. These two guys, they just passed each other in New Japan. I like how they mentioned they're leaders of the same faction. I like that. Like them, the match. They're the two sweet in the center of the ring. Like that. It was good. Nice back and forth. They say these two guys have never wrestled before. I wasn't able to find any footage of them wrestling. I know when they were in New Japan, like I said, Balor had just left. Styles showed him, became the head of the Bullet Club. I was like, okay, kind of makes sense. Wow. These two guys did a good job in this match. My only complaint, I had one about this match. Why would Demon Finn Balor work a submission? Balor's a striking guy. When else is like, oh, he's taking AJ down for a... What is he doing in the ring? Surfboard! He's got him in the surfboard. And I was like, oh. That just felt awkward. But loved the back and forth. Loved the more innovative offense they did out of the two of them. And, you know, solid match. Dream match that they did on a pay-per-view. First time only. They both went out there, left it all out in the ring, especially knowing the fact that they had zero time to really prep on a match. AJ's in South America. So AJ had to find out about a match, go from South America to Minnesota, then work a match with Balor. So, kudos to those two guys. Great, great match. And the build up to the Shield coming down. They gave Angle a tactical vest. So they came down as the Shield. Got chairs. Surrounded the ring. And then began to beat her down with chairs. I don't know if Ambrose was like, ooh, Braun doesn't know. But Ambrose had some chair shots to Braun where he was like, I think you might be thinking, Braun's in a weird spot, but I got him with a chair shot now. This match makes me think there was a botch in the previous match, and this was a little bit longer. Because this match felt just like a massive car wreck, with more cars just slamming into it. They put the match through the table. They worked on, she did a good job working on guys getting people out. Big table spots. Braun puts Angle through a table, so Angle's out for a while. And then, even though it's 5-on-2, they can't beat the Shield. Because they don't go for pins. Ambrose must have taken on the most Japanese of tables, because he bounced off a table several times. Kingston and Strowman. So led to Kane and Braun battling. Okay. I guess that allows them to have those two working together. Braun decided that he was pretty much done after he was chokeslammed through the ramp. They did the weird like, oh, it's a bunch of chairs hanging by a string. Which they did way, way back when Wade Barrett took on John Cena. Or if John Cena, I think it was for John Cena's spot in the Nexus. And John had put Barrett under a table and then yanked down the line of chairs, made the chairs fall down. This time the chairs fell down into the hole that covered Strowman. Strowman got out and then, of course, attacked Kane and then killed The Miz, which then led to Kurt Angle coming down again, this time to metal, trashing Cesaro, trashing Sheamus. By now, Braun and Kane had killed each other. The Miz ate all three finishers, Shield Bomb, 1, 2, 3, match was done. This match was a good match, but it felt like it just kept on going. The weird spot with the garbage truck. Had that have been the time period, they backed the garbage truck up, they started throwing the Shield in there, Kurt Angle's out the fire extinguisher, and then they go from there to the ending sequence. Instead of going from there to Kane Braun fighting, which was fine, it tells another story, but it got kind of chaotic and kind of a mess. Entertaining mess. Once the nostalgia pop kind of wore off, and the match just came the 5-on-2 beatdown bit, and I was like, alright, let's just pin him right now. But then, of course, you know, the team of supervillains falls apart and the heroes are victorious. So, all in all, odd pay-per-view. I will say that AJ Styles and Balor, great match. I liked Asuka's debut. I think they should have spent some more time building up Emma, just a little bit more. Mickey James and Bliss. Loved the anger in that match. Worked well, told a good story. That main event was a cluster. But entertaining cluster. And the Cruisers did some stuff too. And concerts were interrupted by the throwing of vegetables. It's too bad there wasn't this big dude who is from Minnesota. Current champion. Too bad they couldn't figure out how to get him in his hometown to show up and do anything. Just saying.